Hello everyone and welcome back for another Sierra Sunday. So this week on Seven Wonders we have returned for another theme week. Now this week is really exciting for me because we are talking about one of my favorite topics in the world, which is music. Now when we came up with this theme I thought really long and hard about what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I wanted to do something really meaningful because I feel like music is pretty much a big part in anyone's life, no matter who you are. So I thought today I would talk to you guys about my 5 favorite songs that have kind of a stay strong message to it. So let's get started. So the first song I want to talk to you guys about is a song called Migraine by 21 Pilots. Just a warning, most of the songs on this list are going to be 21 Pilots. I wish I was sorry, but I'm not. The thing I love about 21 Pilots is when Tyler writes a song, he obviously writes the song for himself because it's about things that he's been through in life, but he doesn't really like to tell the story behind the song. He kind of has this approach where you listen to the song and you adapt it to your own life and what you're going through at the moment. So the song Migraine is basically symbolism. It's talking about how the migraine in your head is kind of destroying you little by little, and it's actually supposed to represent like the demons in your head. One of the lyrics in the song that kind of stands out to me is, "Sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind." Now, to me, it sounds completely strange for someone who's not a fan of 21 Pilots or doesn't listen to them, but the way that I see it is like, to be able to keep going on in life, you have to kind of kill the things in your mind that are making you weak. I feel like this song kind of gives a hopeful message to people listening to it. I feel like in the song, Tyler is encouraging listeners to go ahead and fight those things that are going on in their mind. So the second song I want to talk to you guys about is a song called Kitchen Sink by 21 Pilots. The lyric that stands out to me in this song is, "A kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me." When I think of that, I think of course, my cynical brain thinks of something horrible that happened. So I like that because it kind of, to me, it gives someone who doesn't have some kind of mental disorder, it gives them a look into how people with mental disorders think. So people with mental disorders will see something in one way and it'll make them react in very weird, strange ways. But someone on the outside, it's completely different to them. It's very unaffected to them. Tyler has said it's about finding your purpose in life, really. And in the song, it says maybe defeating your demons could be the beginning of your meaning. So I think that that is another really good, hopeful message for people really of all kinds to hear. Song number 3 is, again, a 21 Pilots song. Wow. It's the song Car Radio. And in this song, Tyler is talking about how when he doesn't have a bunch of distractions around him, that's when the bad thoughts, the good thoughts, all the thoughts start coming into his mind and he starts overthinking things. And a lyric that stands out to me in that song is, "Sometimes quiet is violent," which, oh my gosh, listening to 21 Pilots song is seriously like the biggest mindfuck ever, because there's like listening to 21 Pilots and then there's listening to 21 Pilots. And when you actually hear the words and they like register in your brain what he's actually saying, you're like, oh, what? You tend to overthink things when you don't have any distractions around you and it's quiet and you feel like you don't have anyone there to help you. So that's a crazy song. I'm honestly always blown away by Tyler Joseph's words. So the fourth song I want to talk to you guys about is a song called Pieces by a band called Sum 41. Basically in this song, the singer is talking about how they've tried to be perfect all their life and they've always tried to be something more, always for someone else, not just their self. And now they're finally breaking away from that, and they're kind of living life how they want to. And one of like the main lyrics in the song is, I tried to be perfect, but nothing is worth it. And I think that is something that people should be taught from an early age, because it is so hard growing up with the notion that you have to be perfect for someone else. You always have to do things according to someone else's plans in life. And when you get to be an adult, you finally realize that the only person you should have acceptance from is yourself. So the last song I want to talk to you guys about is a song by one of my favorite bands of all time. It is Safety Pin by 5 Seconds of Summer. Now, I did not buy or listen to Sounds Good, Feels Good for months after it came out. But when I finally caved in and bought it, I was so amazed, because their second album is way more mature than their first album. And honestly, all their songs have such deep meaning to it. So listening to Safety Pin, the way that I kind of processed it in my mind was, it's a song about someone who is in love with another person, and both of them are kind of going through a rough time, and finally they just decide, like, hey, you know what, we're gonna stick together and we're gonna get through our horrible times together. So one of the lyrics that stands out to me is, no more waiting, we can save us from falling. And listening to that, I think that is so beautiful, because even though when you're trying to fix a problem, in the end, you're the only one that can make yourself happy, it's nice when you have support around you. And Safety Pin is one of those songs where it's like, it sounds like it's about someone who has a love interest, but personally I think that the song is talking about the boys talking to their fans, because obviously they go through stuff just like we do, and the song is kind of like saying, like, hey, you know what, well, the music is our safety pin and we're the broken heart, so let's just safety pin this shit up and get through all of this together. I have always loved music ever since the freaking day I was born, but I especially loved it in my later teen years to now, because music just has so much more meaning than an awesome beat or some cool words. Like, it's so therapeutic, and it like really affects the mood of everything. So cool, because like, you don't have to stereotype people, but when you hear someone's music, like, preference, you can really like see into their lives and who they are as a person. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this week's video. Please come back for the rest of the week to see everyone else's music related videos, and come back every Sunday to see me post videos. I talk about everything, I like to do everything. I really want to start doing some tutorials online, so if you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week, and yeah, I love you guys. That's gonna be it for this week. Bye guys!